Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Wednesday workout. Let's begin today with 2 rounds through, 15 calories, your choice, row, bike, or ski, and then we're going to get a 20-second monkey hang, right? And again, I do say this every time, but if you need to get your tippy toes on the ground while you are hanging in order to preserve good shoulder position and stay on there for 20 seconds, please do that. Next one is a bottoms up kettlebell lunge and press, okay? So the lunge and press happen at the same time and we're starting from the bottoms up position, right? So whichever leg or whichever hand is holding the kettlebell, that same leg is gonna be stepping back. And as I step back, I'm thinking about pushing myself down while I extend, right? So now arm is straight, my knee is touching the ground, stand back to full extension and reset that kettlebell, right? So lunge and press, stand, and reset. I definitely recommend starting at a moderate weight for this. Don't just go right for the green one, okay? All right, next one is a kettlebell squat clean. So we're just practicing a squat clean with the kettlebell. So I'm gonna start with it right on the inside of my thigh, knees slightly bent. I'm gonna push into the ground. So it's that jumping motion. And as soon as my hips have completed their extension, I'm gonna start pulling with my arm and pull myself underneath to catch that kettlebell at the shoulders in the squat position. Okay, and stand, reset to the thigh, up, and stand, all right? That is our kettlebell squat clean, 5 reps of that. Stretch out at the bottom, make sure you're getting way down low at the bottom of that kettlebell squat, or at the bottom of the squat there. Last one is some warm-up reps of our seated press. So this is basically the same setup you'd use for a bench press, right? About the same height, same barbell, same bench position. Only now we're sitting and we're facing the bar, right? And I'll get relatively close to the bar, get underneath it as best I can, and just sit back, right? So now I'm behind the J hook, so I'm not gonna hit anything, and I'm going to press from this shouldered position exactly the same as I would do a standing shoulder press. So big thing here is make sure you're not leaning back, right? This can get bad if you fall backwards with that bar in your hands. It's not a good time, right? So make sure that you are pushing your shoulders to stay underneath the bar and not leaning back, especially as it's crossing in front of your face, right? After our first 3 sets of shoulder presses or seated presses, we're gonna do a set of 20 reps on each leg of our box quick step. So the quick step is a fast hip flexor exercise, as well as a little bit of a coordination drill, right? And the bench is a good one for a lot of people. It allows you to keep, as long as your knee is below your hip at the top, like when your toe is tapping the edge of the bench, it should be below parallel or at parallel. You don't wanna do this if this was like this high and my knee had to get way up high to do it. So if you're a little bit shorter, go ahead and grab a smaller box or a stack of plates, and those are a fine alternative. But it is just the running motion. So opposite hand and knee are in place, and I'm going to switch those as fast as I can, trying not to let my head change in elevation. So it's quick, 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 quick. Okay, all right, that's our box quick steps, 20 reps in a row on each leg, or you can just count to 40, whichever one you want to do. All right, when we're done with that, you'll need a pair of kettlebells, and we'll have the rowers out. And this is a 16-minute AMRAP with some alternating forms of carries, right? So the combo carry that we're going to do today is a pair of kettlebells, and you're going to have one in the front rack position and one in the farmer carry position. I want you to switch at the halfway point. So we're doing a 200-meter walk. So we're going all the way out to the corner. When I get to the corner, I'm gonna swap the other one. So now I'm farmer carrying and front rack carrying on the opposite side, and that is my combo carry. When you get back in, set your 2 kettlebells down. I would recommend somewhere near the rower. You're gonna row 20 calories for the guys, 16 calories for the ladies. And then we're gonna do bent over alternating kettlebell row, right? So I'm in my bent over position and I'm gonna row and reset, row and reset, row and reset. And what we'll say on this one is I want one kettlebell touching the ground if possible at all times. So the other one rows, resets. Other one rows, resets. So there's only so fast you can do those ones. What I don't want to see is people just wildly spinning through that movement and whipping and rolling their shoulders a lot. I would like for the shoulders to remain completely braced and neutral the whole time while you are doing the rows, and there's no twisty spine on that one when we're doing it, okay? So it's a 16-minute AMRAP, but with the caveat that I want the carries done properly. I want the double dumbbell or kettlebell alternating arm rows done as strictly as possible, okay? Have fun with it, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.